What's happening, Verbally Vicious Nation? Horner, how's it going, buddy? It's Sunday, July 12th. Last night was UFC 100. Before I get on that, Horner, your recent video, white people have too much time on their hands. Man, that was some fucking funny shit. I laughed my nuts off through that. I actually got my dad. I went and got my dad and showed it to him, and he agreed that was fucking hilarious, dude. I showed him the video of this crazy prick jumping out of this helicopter. And yeah, that was fucking hilarious. That was a good set, dude. Anyway, last night, UFC 100. Michael Bisping, I hope that shuts you the fuck up, you douchebag mouthpiece motherfucker. I fucking hate Michael Bisping. Dan Henderson basically Superman punched a laying down person. That would be a tremendous amount of body force into that punch if you watched it, and I hope you did. George St. Pierre, that was a good fight. Thiago Alves is a tough motherfucker. He destroyed Matt Hughes. And for a while I hated St. Pierre, even though he was Canadian. But St. Pierre isn't from the part of Canada that I'm from. I'm from a part of Canada that loves Canada, and St. Pierre's from a part of Canada that wants to be their own country. They're separatists, and they're fuckheads, so. But when St. Pierre beat Matt Hughes, I fucking hated St. Pierre. There was no patriotic camaraderie there, because he's a Canadian boy smashing his way through the UFC. But Thiago Alves destroyed Matt Hughes. I'm a Matt Hughes fan through and through. But UFC fighters seem to have a pretty short lifespan in the game. You know, a few years back, Matt Hughes was fucking untouchable. And now he hasn't really won a significant fight in a while. And I'm going to say this in the most honest of fucking conceivable ways. Purple Kush. I mean, like fucking purple. Purple? You're thinking green, right? A little bit of green. Purple, motherfuckers. Wow. The main event last night, Frank Mir and Brock Lesnar. I got an itchy eye. I apologize for that, but I was really hoping that Frank Mir would actually break Brock Lesnar's leg off and like a caveman just fucking clobber him to death with it. That's what I was hoping for. Personally, I think it was kind of a bullshit victory. A lot of the last punches that Brock Lesnar threw seemed to hit Frank Mir in the back of the head, which is a no-no. But because Brock Lesnar is willing to suck Dana White's cock, then Brock Lesnar gets certain little things that other UFC fighters don't get. Obviously, Brock Lesnar is allowed to punch people in the back of the head. Obviously, that's a given after last night. Brock Lesnar is entitled to a title shot after how many UFC fights? And a bullshit record, because even though he might have won one of those fights, he lost his first fight to Frank Mir. In timeable fashion, too. Frank Mir put him in a fucking leg lock, and Brock couldn't escape fast enough, that fucking prick. I do not like Brock Lesnar. I don't give 4 fucks about wrestling. I never did. I used to watch it when I was like 11 and 12. But then it got old. A friend of mine in Ridgetown, his father was a dwarf wrestler, and they actually just inducted him into the Canadian Wrestling Hall of Fame. Yeah, for whatever that's worth. But, hey, I used to know the man while he was alive. He was a good dude, too. But he opened my eyes to the fakeness of it, and I appreciate the sport entertainment part of it and the athleticism required to do that. But the storylines are perverse. It's not for kids. It's just fucking retarded. That's my opinion. I could be totally wrong. But Brock Lesnar given a title fight after just falling into the UFC. I think that's bullshit. Different weight categories, but you look at guys like Tyson Griffin, Spencer Fisher, fuck, name them. You know, you guys know your favorite fighters. How long do they fight before they get title shots? Brock Lesnar just walks in and gets one. Fuck that bullshit. I'm only 5'2", but I'd like to drop kick Brock Lesnar through a fucking wall. I do not like that prick. Green Eggs, Ham, and Brock Lesnar. I do not like them, Sam. I am. I told you, purple and really good. I don't know, UFC 100 was a good card. I ended up in a bar with my fiance. And outside of me, I'm a true and true smoker. I'd rather smoke than fuck. Well, maybe I'd have to flip a coin for that. But I had a few Ryan Cokes last night. That's kind of outside the norm for me. But I had a blast watching UFC. Yeah. Horner. That was awesome. Crazy motherfuckers jumping out of helicopters. Even my dad said maybe if there was alarms going off in the helicopter and you had no choice, fucking jump. Sure. Try to snag a marlin for her ride the fuck back to shore. And I think I do some crazy shit. Because I'm high from the time I wake up. I'm not that fucking high where I'm gonna jump in the fucking ocean on a fish, you crackhead motherfucker. Start a stamp collection. A coin collection. You can get pennies and shit from all over the world. And you never have to jump on big fucking fish. This world works in mysterious ways. God has a wicked sense of humor for those of you who believe in God. I truly don't. But you watch how weird this world works. What if that marlin was being stalked by a fucking shark or something at the time? That'd be my luck. If I was trying to jump out of a fucking helicopter onto a marlin, there'd be a 700-foot great white fucking shark just barreling in on that fucking marlin. Yeah. To avoid situations like that, take yourself out of the equation. You don't want to get fucked up by a big fucking fish? Don't jump out of helicopters on them. Anyway, peace the fuck out, guys. Once again, fuck Brock Lesnar. Michael Bisping, I hope that shuts your fucking mouth. I really do. You are a cocky fucking goof of a person. You're a tough guy and everything. No one's gonna say you're not tough, but you're a piece of shit of a person. You are.